Good morning. Welcome to day 5 in our van life series here in Iceland. As you can see, we are still in the panoramic glass house. We slept in a little bit today. We woke up a bit late because we were enjoying this panoramic glass house, because who wants to leave this place? Even though we are running a little late, we have a lot of things on our agenda today because we want to make the most of our time here in Iceland. So we are headed down south again, but before we head down to the south coast, we have another adventurous activity planned for us today. We were not able to see the northern lights last night, but today on our agenda is another activity that we are super excited for. We are going on a 3-hour whale watching tour near Reykjavik, just to see if we are able to encounter any wildlife species or any other ocean creatures. After that, we are planning to go back on our south coast route. We're gonna get on the highway 1, head back down south and try to explore all the south coast. Let's see how far we make it today, but for now the main thing on our agenda is that 3-hour whale watching tour. Let's see if we encounter any whales or any other species.
It was super nice to wake up refreshed in this glass lodge, but of course we're gonna have to continue our van series after this. We enjoyed a cup of coffee with the view, took a lot of videos and pictures, and unfortunately we did not get to see the northern lights last night, but it was still lovely to wake up to see the stars. It's about 10:30 a.m. and we're gonna enjoy the last few minutes that we have in this glass lodge, pack up our stuff because we have a big adventure ahead of us. This view has been incredible. We cannot get over it. I believe staying in something like this for 2 to 3 days would be perfect. 1 day is just not enough. I did not feel bad sleeping in this morning. I kind of knew that we would do it, but we really wanted to experience this to the fullest. But unfortunately, we do have to pack up. We're probably gonna sneak one more coffee in before we leave, before we hit the road to our whale watching.
Before leaving this glass house, we did some essential things like filling up our water, freezing our ice that is gonna keep our cooler nice and cold. It's almost time to leave. I also took the slippers and the eye mask that they gave us here as amenities, because slippers are important in the campsite and the eye mask helps you sleep at night because of the midnight sun here in Iceland. It's easier to sleep with a mask than without it. We're just putting our stuff in the van and then we are headed out of here driving south coast.
It's about 12:30 right now. We are running a little late. We're getting hungry. It's lunchtime. We are at a grocery store called Cronin, and right behind us is the bonus grocery store that we went the other day. Right now we have probably about 45 minutes till our whale tour, and we do need to get there half an hour early. So we're just grabbing some lettuce and some bread just because we do already have some of our sandwich essentials. And I'm really tempted just to grab a lot of things right now because I'm super hungry, and that's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing these macaroons, Sorab's grabbing croissant bread.
It looks good.
Look at their produce section right here. All their produce, really organized. So we just need to grab a head of lettuce. This is the same lettuce that we got last time, right here.
I don't know how to read this, but it says 100%.
He says he doesn't know how to read the label or understand it, but it says 100% orange juice. So let's go check out, make our sandwiches, and head out to our whale tour. While we're traveling, there's definitely a lot of reasons why we shop at the grocery store, and this being one of them. We have a lot of flexibility. If we would have went to a restaurant right now, we probably would have been waiting, and that would have made us late to what we're going to. So it gives a lot of flexibility. I don't know if mixing orange juice and coconut macaron cookies is a good idea, but we're doing it. We just found a parking spot near the area where we're gonna take our tour. We have about 10 minutes to eat, make our sandwiches, and get changed into our waterproof clothing. Oh, there's meat inside. Dang.
What? Nice. Extra meat.
Yeah, this croissant that we got from the store has meat, so it's like double meat for us. Dang, Sora, Bucci. Look at that. There's like salami inside of it or something. All right.
Okay, getting hungry. Okay, so we just got our tickets. We already had our reservations, but we had to pick up our tickets. So we have them now. The boarding already began and we can board the cruise right now. I see it from here and let's go see some whales.
We've officially made it on our whale tour. We are doing a tour with Elding Watching, and this is going to last 3 hours. We're going to see so many different species of creatures in the ocean, including humpback whales and dolphins. I hope we get to see some whales. They usually say that sightings are typical on a cruise like this, and if you don't get to see them, they do offer you a voucher to come back. So that's really nice that they do that. We're super excited. We don't know what we're going to see on this 3-hour tour, but we're super excited, so let's go. We are taking off from the port right now. It's super nice weather. I wore probably one extra layer too much, but that's all right. I didn't know what type of temperature it's going to be. Usually when you're on a boat, it's colder than it is.
Bridge, we have our Captain Helgi and our Captain Jesse. Airport is Isabel was some folklore story.
Front of the board, there might be more. Oh, that'll be closer to the well. Oh, right there. Right here, 2 of them. So close by. In front of our boat, right? In front of, like 12 o'clock. This is from the other ones.
We are already on our way back to the dock. Right now we're sitting in the lower deck just taking a breather. For 3 hours straight we were looking and finding whales, so I'm a little bit tired. I have like eye crusties right now from squinting to trying to find the whales, but let me tell you, we got some great pictures. There was so many whales, so many humpback whales, different kinds of species that I don't even know. And the one thing that was crazy, there was these white birds that were diving into the ocean, and they would go head first and dive right in there. You think they would not come out alive after that. This was a great experience. I cannot tell you how fast 3 hours went, and I don't want to go back. Even though it's just watching whales, it's such a great experience. And there was also so many boats. Kind of got expert at spotting whales, so that's pretty cool. But unfortunately, our 3-hour tour is done. A while in the beginning of this tour, we did not see anything out in the ocean. But once we reached out further, we saw a lot of other whale company tours, and then you could kind of see that they were watching the whales as well. There's a lot of tours and even small boats that were so up close to the whales, so that would also be a cool experience. I think it was 3 hours well spent. We're pretty tired after the tour, even though we're just sitting on a boat and watching nature. So we still have a lot planned after this. We're getting a little hungry. We're probably going to go to the bonus grocery store and stock up on a few additional items. This ship can actually hold quite a bit of people, and a lot of the people were all the way at the top of the ship, but we ended up going all the way down to the front of the ship, so the most bottom level to the front. And there's not a lot of people there, and we got to capture some great pictures there. As it does tend to get crowded, the guy above makes announcements when he spots the whale, so people move toward that location, and we try to move away and find another viewing spot. We booked this tour with Elding Whale Watching, and they do have a variety of other whale tours, but they also have puffin tours and even the Northern Lights. While this whale tour was not in our original plan, we did have a detour to the Panorama Glass Lodge, and with this tour being right in downtown Reykjavik, going to the south coast, this was just right in the middle, so of course we had to squeeze in some time for this tour. We're about to get off the boat here in downtown Reykjavik. We had a great tour, and I'm so glad that detour ended up working out and ended up landing us here. We are officially on our route to the south coast. We just had to stop and get gas in the town of Selfoss again. Yes, we're here again. We had to stop and get gas at a gas station called N1. We've never been here, but we just thought to fill up for gas in Selfoss just because it's on our way, and they say to fill up when you can, and our gas tank is about half. And it's always good just to stock up on gas when you can. Better safe than sorry.
We are around the city called Selfoss. We always end up making a stop in Selfoss just to get gas or some groceries. It's a nice, convenient town located nearby cities and towards the Highway 1, which is really useful.
We finally made it to the next destination in our South Coast journey. Right now we are at a church on a cliff overlooking a beach. The view is incredible.
Alright, so it's 9:43 p.m. The sun has already set. Even though it's just 9:43, there is mountain that the sun has set behind. So it's getting pretty dark now. We are headed back to our car and I'll tell you all about this destination in the car. One more thing to know about this lighthouse is that it's sitting at a great spot that gives you views of the insane black sand beach. The black sand beach is actually called endless black sand beach, and there are black sand beaches around this area, so there are a few beaches that you could go to. We were planning on going to one, but the sun has set already. We were expecting the sun to set around 10:30 like yesterday, but we were a little west yesterday and today we have driven south, the farthest south that we have ever driven on this trip. Anyways, we are planning on staying in the town called Wick. We are looking for a campsite. I don't really exactly know the campsite we are going to be staying at tonight. We are planning on staying in this area because there are a lot of destination and attractions that we are planning to visit tomorrow. So this would be a great spot for us to relax tonight and it will make it easier for us to get to those places tomorrow. So I found the campsite that we are going to be staying for tonight. It's on the other side of this black sand beach. So it's about 20 minutes drive. We'll get there and see what we do after that. Alright, we have arrived in our campsite in Wick. Looks like a pretty busy campsite. It took us about 20 minutes just to find a space in this campsite. We are parked way far in the back, but at least we got a space in this campsite. Looks like there is a great view. In the morning we would be able to show you that view, and there must be a lot of reason that this campsite is busy. The town of Wick, where we are sleeping tonight, is conveniently located amongst a lot of cool attractions here on the south coast, so that must be a reason that's why it's busy, and we are happy that we got a spot here. It was amazing to wake up in the glass lodge this morning, and then we made our way to the whale watching tour, which was amazing as well. Our day today went so quickly. We did a lot of activities, a lot of driving. However, the sleep that we got last night was worth it. Tonight we are back in van life using public restrooms, public showers. Let's see what the facilities in this campsite looks like. This is really busy campsite, so we are hoping for the best. We have been really enjoying our van life so far. No hotel booking. We just randomly show up to a campsite. If the campsite reception is open, just pay it over there. If it's closed, you can pay it in the next morning. So you don't really have to worry about if there's gonna be spaces. If there's no spaces, you just move on to the next campsite and you will have a place to sleep. One thing to remember in Iceland is there's no wild camping allowed, so you can't just park your car anywhere in the parking lot. Like back in US, we'd just park in Walmart if you were doing a van life, but here you have to check into a paid parking spot in a campsite, and that's where you can sleep and use their facilities. If you haven't watched all our daily vlogs in this van life, please go and watch those and put on notifications for the next vlogs that are coming up after this one. Make sure you're liking and subscribing and following our channels. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram as well if you haven't done it already. And before we say goodbye, please like and subscribe. We have had a long and amazing day, and we have one more coming tomorrow.